What is up, YouTube? It is your boy NMR Sports here, coming back at you with another video. And just when you thought they couldn't get any better, they couldn't spend any more money, they couldn't buy any more Mickey Mouse World Series rings, the Los Angeles Dodgers go out and sign Frederick Freeman for 6 years, $162 million. This man just got paid, got 6 years as a 30-something-year-old. We're going to talk about it in just a second, but if you like baseball content, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, leave a like on this video, and comment down below how many wins do you think the Dodgers will have this season. I personally probably have them at about 161. They'll probably drop one of the games to the Angels in the Freeway Series. Other than that, they'll probably sweep every other series this season. But let's go ahead and start talking about Fredward Freeman and what this means for the Dodgers lineup. Now we have the original deal over here on, let's see, yes, breaking. Freddie Freeman has agreed to terms with the Dodgers on a 6-year, $162 million deal, according to Jeff Passan. Jeff Passan dropping bombs on the timeline per usual. Now, Freddie Freeman, if you don't know who Freddie Freeman is, you're probably not a baseball fan, but let's just say red means good, and he has a lot of red. This man is elite at, first of all, making contact with the ball, which is a very underrated skill nowadays. This man hits to all fields. Let me see if I can show you his spray chart over here. That's not the right thing. Technical difficulties. Yeah, look at this man's spray chart. He hits to all fields. He hits the ball hard. He puts the ball in play. He hits the ball far. He literally does everything you could want in a hitter, and he's not even slow. He's at very average speed. So this man is an elite defender as well. 82nd percentile in outs above average over at first base. So it's going to be interesting to see how they use him, whether they have him starting at first base and Muncy is the DH, or have him DH some days, put Muncy at first. Muncy's obviously coming back off a big injury that he suffered right before the playoffs last season, so Freddie Freeman gets that nice, healthy first baseman there, so they don't have to rush Max Muncy back. So obviously this is going to be a scary, scary lineup for the Dodgers. What could that possibly look like? Let's go ahead back over here. I'm just gonna slide to the left. There we go. I think it was sliding to the right. But anyways, in nearly 20 years of covering baseball, not sure I've seen a better lineup than the one the Dodgers will use this season. Now just close your eyes for a second, will you? Imagine it is opening day. It is your first start of the season. You're an opening day starter for, let's say, the Rockies. You're German Marquez. You get out there and you hear them say the starting lineups. You're throwing your bullpen, getting warmed up for the game. And you hear, batting first, Mookie Betts, the former 2018 MVP and 10-plus WAR season, which is ridiculous. Next, you got former NL MVP Freddie Freeman. Next, you got the fastest player in all of baseball, Trey Turner. Sorry, Tim LeCastro might want a word, but Trey Turner, obviously elite power, elite speed. Will Smith, probably the best offensive catcher in all of baseball. You're going to be hard-pressed to find a better one. Max Muncy, obviously probably a top 3 first baseman in all of baseball. Top 3. I'd say that's pretty fair. I think that's pretty fair. I honestly thought he could have had some MVP votes last year. But anyways, Cody Bellinger, the former NL MVP. If you're counting at home, that is the 3rd former MVP in this lineup. And not just like, you know, Albert Pujols is a former MVP, but he sucks nowadays. These are recent MVPs. 2018 MVP, Mookie Betts. 2019 MVP, Cody Bellinger. 2020 MVP, Freddie Freeman. These are recent MVP award winners, all in the same lineup. That is just unheard of. That is unheard of. That is insane. I can't even imagine a lineup, especially in Southern California, having a lineup with 2 former MVPs within the last 3 years. I'm just saying. But anyways, this lineup is terrifying, man. Absolutely terrifying. You got the power hitters, Will Smith and Justin Turner, Chris Taylor and AJ Pollock rounding out the bottom of the order. And Chris Taylor, first of all, I think he's gotten properly rated now. He used to be very underrated. That man can play all the positions. He's good at all of them, too. It's not like he just, you know, he's not a jack of all trades, master of none. He is a master of all trades. So he's an elite center fielder, shortstop, second baseman. You put him anywhere, and he will improve your defense. And as well as AJ Pollock, who is a very underrated outfielder nowadays because he's so overshadowed in this lineup. So this lineup 1 through 9, for my money, is probably, I don't know, man. They're definitely fighting for the best lineup in all of baseball. And with that pitching staff, they are easily the most complete team, and there's a pretty large margin, I'd say, between them and the second best team in baseball. But you never know. Baseball is an interesting sport. We saw last year the Giants won the division. The Dodgers couldn't even win the division. So hopefully this division's a little more competitive than it looks like on paper. But man, Freddie Freeman to the Dodgers, that is absolutely mind-blowing. Real quick, before we go, let's look at his baseball reference page. 43.1 career WAR, 4.7 WAR player. Last season, hit 31 home runs, hit exactly 300. Props to him. 120 runs scored, 83 RBIs, even stole 8 bases with a 133 OPS plus. So this man is, by the numbers, 33% better than a league average hitter. And dude's been above average his entire career, including a 187 OPS plus in his 2020 MVP campaign. So, my God. The Dodgers, the thing about the Dodgers, man, they're like that kid at school who has everything you could ever want. Like, he got every iPod that was released when we were kids. He got every new iPhone when it was released. And then as soon as Apple would update something, he just gets the newest technology, the newest game console. He's walking around with a PS5 and an Xbox Series X because he couldn't decide, so he got both of them. That is what the Dodgers are, bro. The Dodgers are that spoiled kid at school who gets everything he wants from his parents. And I can't say I'm jealous. I can't say I'm not jealous. That's a lot of negatives. But yeah, I can't say I'm not jealous. I wish the Angels would do something like this, but we're the absolute most poverty franchise of all time. So I guess that's not going to happen anytime soon. All right, that is going to do it for us today. So if you enjoy this type of content, hit that subscribe button down below. Don't forget to comment what you think the Dodgers record's going to be after this edition of Freddie Freeman. Let me know, do you also think they overpaid? Do you think they underpaid? Do you think he's overvalued, undervalued? First basemen aren't typically the most high-valued players, but, you know, because pretty much every team has got a good, solid first baseman, but Freddie Freeman, man, absolute cream of the crop. Huge signing for the Dodgers. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Y'all have a great rest of your night.